Hello, happy Monday. It is like, I don't know, it's actually earlier than I thought it would be. I think it's around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I am at a conference this week, so I thought I would take you guys along for a little working vlog. But yes, I had to go to Portland this week for a conference, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We had to be up here pretty early. I think we had to be here by 10 for the first session to start, and it's about a little over a 3-hour drive for us, but my boss drove, so she was much faster than me. So anyway, we actually got here. We made really good time. We left my house at 6:30 this morning, and we got here a little bit after 9, so it wasn't too bad. But anywho, so I thought I'd just bring you along with me. It won't be much to chat about, but I'll catch you up on some things because I have not been able to chat with you too much. Okay, so you walk in the door. Here's the bathroom. I really like these mirrors because they're all lighted, but I am not a person that can stand up and do my makeup, but they have these, all of their rooms always have these mirrors, and the mirrors are lighted also. So I usually move that into the bedroom part, and I just use that mirror to do my makeup and sit at the table. But anyway, it's nice that they have this little mirror that's all lighted. Yep, I mean, nothing special. We have, it has all the things. We have the shower. They always have really nice, this is a Sheraton, by the way, by the airport. Yeah, so that's very nice. And then, this has a connecting door. I hate those. We have a mirror there. I really like these lights they have. Air conditioner works very well. It feels very nice in here. They booked us all with 2 beds, I guess, just for the group rate. I guess just in case people wanted to share, but my boss does not require us to share, which is super nice. So I'll just pick which bed. I'll probably sleep in that bed right there because I'm used to kind of sleeping by the window. We got ourselves some shirts. They said if we wear the, I don't like that they're white. I don't wear white shirts, but anyway, they said if we wear these tomorrow, everybody who's wearing them gets the swag for tomorrow. So I guess I'll wear that tomorrow. Here's that bag I was talking to you about. I'll show it to you in a second. But yeah, it's not the best color. It's kind of a gray. It has this little table here. Of course, the TV. So my computer bag. I don't use the dresser or anything. Oh, it does have a little closet. It does have a safe if you want to do valuables, but it doesn't have they don't have like a little luggage thing. So sometimes I hang up my clothes if I have like clothes that get wrinkly. I think I brought one shirt, but now that I have a t-shirt to wear for tomorrow, I don't really need to wear anything else, and my going home clothes will be comfortable clothes, so we go home Wednesday. Anyway, so I'll just open up, I have this whole other bed, I'll just open up my luggage there. The only thing is they have this one table with the chair. Oh good, this one. So at my last room last year, one of the times I went last year, I think it was the second room I was in last year, there was no plug next to the table, and it had a whole sofa, and the sofa had a plug-in on it, but it didn't work. And it was very terrible to try to do my computer stuff. So I love that it has a plug-in right there, and actually has 2 where I can plug in other stuff. But, and I have a terrible view this time. Last time I had a view of the runway of the airport, which I thought would bug me because of the planes, but it didn't. It was actually kind of fun to watch them. This time I have a view of the roof. Isn't that beautiful? It's like 91 degrees here. It is kind of warm for Portland, from what I remember. Look at that second bed. What's really nice though is next to this is probably in most hotels. I haven't been in the hotel business for a long time, but there are plugins right there. Those of you that are new, I actually was a general manager of hotels. Well, I worked in one hotel from 99 to, actually it was 98 to 99. Then the owner that I worked for the rest of the time, bought it in 99. And at that time I was just a front desk person. Then in 99, when he bought it, I was front desk manager. And then in 2002, when we moved where I live now, because he bought 3 hotels in the town I live in now. When he bought those hotels, he made me general manager, and I was that until 2011 of 3 of his hotels. I actually ran 4 of his hotels. He flipped them, so like he would buy hotels, fix them up, sell them, and he did that with 1, 2, 3 hotels. Before I was general manager, I was just front desk manager then, and then the hotels that he bought here, he flipped 2 of them, and then the 3rd one that I worked at was all in the same area, just a town like 10 miles over from where I live now, so I didn't have to move again. He wasn't going to flip that one, he was going to keep that one. Well, then in 2011, when the recession was super bad, he was older, much older than like his wife and his son, and so he knew that the hotel business was things that people, when it was getting really, really bad, and so he ended up selling that hotel, and that's when I lost my job. So I had worked from 99 to 2011, or 98 to 2011 in the same, like with the same company basically, and I found myself without a job. But anyway, back in my day of doing hotels did not have plugins at that time. I think at that time we had just put in lamps that had plugins. Like they didn't have like USBs or anything, they just had like plugins. But now I think it's really common. Like this has a USB and plugins. So, but I'll show you my little travel like cord thing that I have. That way I can always plug in stuff, whether it's USB or with plug-in stuff. But anyway, that's just a little history. So hotels are very, like, I know a lot about them and the secrets and the things they don't do and the things they do, which I find it interesting. So you may have noticed, which I just now noticed, they don't have comforters on these. That is very, they have, like they do the triple sheeting, which means they put a sheet on the bottom, then you have your top sheet, then they put the blanket, and then they put a top sheet on top of that. And then that way they don't clean the blankets, just so you know. So they don't wash comforters every time. Comforters are washed, we wash them once a month. That's standard in the hotel industry. I think in like the ones with flags, like we were Best Westerns. But I don't know how often they wash them in other places. So I noticed this place does not have them. Interesting, because I think the last time I stayed here, I'm pretty sure there was comforters. But the blankets, the reason why they triple sheet them is that way they're not touching you and they don't wash them. Again, probably once a month. We washed our blankets more often because we didn't do triple sheeting. We didn't do triple sheeting until later because it was not a thing, you know, for a long time. And then when it became a thing, then we started not washing the blankets as often. But that's just standard. I mean, it sounds yucky, but it is standard in the hotel business. So I find that it's interesting they don't have them. Also, I find it interesting, their pillows, they don't have pillow covers and pillowcases. We had pillow covers and pillowcases. I think it was a Best Western thing. I think it was required. So that's interesting because it kind of protects you, more protection. You know what I mean? Like, because this just literally has the pillow inside here. This is not a pillow cover. So we would not wash the pillow covers every time, but we washed them about once a week. We kept a unless they look like they need to be washed, but we kept a little like spreadsheet in our computer system that would track what rooms needed to have that stuff washed. I already unzipped everything, but these are like 2 separate like compartments, so it zips up and they lay flat, so it's very, very nice. And then it has these zippers right here on here too, so like you could put like your shoes and, you know, stuff like that. So it's just really easy to keep like maybe your shoes separate, or like for my case, I have my hair straightener in here. But yeah, so it's very interesting. So let me see if I can prop you guys up somewhere. I can kind of show you everything. So yes, we have, oh my gosh, it's so heavy, you guys. It is so very heavy. Okay, let me just, okay, I think that'll work. Okay, so I did bring a whole box of Built Bars. So we have 4 Built Bars in here for my protein. I also just have a little medicine thing, which this is not mine. This is my husband's. I think when we went to the coast, which I'll tell you guys about all that. We went to our family reunion last week, and that's the reason why I didn't do videos last week. And I think I left mine there because mine has like Midol. My husband has like, obviously you can see he has stomach issues because we have Tums, Prilosec, Pepcid, and Imodium in there. I don't use any of that stuff. Mine has Midol and I can't remember everything else, so I'll have to get myself a new one. But anyway, this, oh my gosh, you guys, did you see that? I need to pick those up in case little kids or anything come in here. Obviously one came open, but I got this off of Amazon, and you get the little stickers and everything, so you just put your stuff in there. I had to pick those up, but anyway, yeah, it just closes up like that, and like that, and just like that. Okay, and then I have my medicine thing has these little individual like days of the week, so I didn't have to bring the whole thing and put it in my bag. So I just brought my, well, I know, here it is. I just brought my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with me. So we have that. And I did pick up those pills, by the way. Try another little hotel tip, which may sound totally self-explanatory, but I do, if I ever spill things like that, I do try to make sure I pick them up because of pets and kids, because housekeepers are not always the best at finding those things. I used to have to inspect rooms as well after the housekeepers would leave, and I would just hand pick, you know, just randomly pick so many rooms a day I would inspect from each housekeeper, and those were things that we would find sometimes were pills. I did bring some water enhancers just in case I wanted some, but I've been doing actually pretty good with pretty plain water. I also did bring some of my loaded waters and loaded teas. I'll have to show you guys my collection I have now. I have some loaded lemonades coming too. I'm like obsessed with this stuff. So I brought 2 loaded waters and 2 loaded teas. The teas, I can get 2 out of these, so I don't know why I brought so many because I won't need this many. I drink 1 a day typically. But these have collagen, B12, caffeine. They do have caffeine. What else do they have? I can't say stevia. They're sweetened with stevia, but these are really good. I get these off the TikTok shop. Okay, that's all that was in there. Then I have this fun little like hair straightener, like this little thing that I use to put on the counter in the hotels, because the hotel countertops, they burn really easy. And so again, I just lay my hair straightener on this so it doesn't burn the countertop, and also I can put it inside of this when it's still warm when I'm packing. Hair clippy for when I straighten my hair. Okay, so this is the makeup bag, and I'll have to show how I put everything in here a little bit later. When I do my makeup, is what I put on my hair. I'm always afraid I'm gonna run out of saline solution. My contacts lately have been giving me a really hard time because of my allergies. So I brought my big one, but I also brought my little one. And then I just have my spritzer, and this is just a hair shine stuff for my hair. And I did bring 2 protein shakes. I've been struggling with protein shakes lately. These ones have been okay for me. So that way, again, I can have this and have a Built Bar, and I know I'm getting some protein for the day. So that really helps. Put those in the fridge. Brought my glasses. And then, oh, that must have fell out of my makeup thing. I brought some shoes. I plan on wearing these tomorrow with my jeans, because I told us to wear jeans tomorrow with our t-shirts. So I brought those for that. And here are my pajamas. I have my iPad. So I can read tonight. I'm reading a really good book too, by the way. And then I brought my jewelry. I don't have anything to carry my jewelry in, so I just use my boxes from the BP jewelry I get. So I have my rings that I'm gonna wear this week while I'm here. And then I have my, look at this necklace, you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this one because I probably won't wear the shirt now. I was gonna wear it tomorrow. But anyway, my jewelry in there. And then this one holds my bracelets. So put those away. And then this is my little cord keeper. I hope I'm in frame because I can't really see anything. So this is kind of a mess because when I first got this, I had a different phone. And so I had to get new cords. But anyway, I have like 3 of these in case I need them. This is a really super long phone charger, so I can have that like when I'm in bed. And then this is for my watch, and it has a charger attached to it also. So plenty of chargers. So I'll need one for my iPad too. got my computer set up with my mouse and stuff. I always bring an extra monitor and keyboard, so an external monitor and keyboard, just in case I have to work on some spreadsheets or something. But these new computers we got, I have my emails open, so I can't show you the front, but they are, like, I would say a quarter size bigger than our other ones. And so I probably don't have to use my external. My other ones were so tiny, so I'm so glad that they fixed that. This is our agenda for, well, that's Wednesday. For Wednesday. But this is our agenda for tomorrow. Literally, you guys, 7 in the morning, and we're doing bingo tomorrow, and that goes till 8:30 tomorrow. We have like 5 to 6 break, where we can take a break before dinner starts. And then this is Wednesday. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh no, this is Monday. This is today. We didn't do the paint and sip. I'm tired. I did not want to do that. We went out to dinner ourselves and then came back, but this was today's agenda. I still haven't got my emails even started. I decided to take a shower. It is, what time is it? Almost 8 o'clock. My hair's really frizzy because I didn't wash my hair. I didn't want to have to worry about washing it. I don't have to really wash it till Wednesday. I just washed it this morning. Yes, last night before I went to bed. Anywho, I wanted to show you guys a little, oh my gosh, I have 39 emails unread. I bought this purse. I am normally like a bigger person, like not a super big, not too small, more like in between. But I knew I'd be carrying my computer bag around. Because I take my computer with me into our sessions for during our breaks and stuff. We can check emails and stuff. So I carry this with me, and I knew that I wouldn't want to have this plus my purse to have to carry around. Too much I have to keep track of, right? And last time it was kind of a pain to do that. So I bought a little tiny purse that I could just toss in my bag. And then when I go to the bathroom and stuff or whatever, you know, if we go eat lunch and stuff like that, because we eat lunch and the dinner in a different room, I can just take this with me and leave my computer bag at our table for when we come back. Anyway, I got this at Marshall's. I actually went there and I just wanted to find the smallest purse. I'm not normally like a black purse person in the summertime. I would normally use like beige or tan. But this will be great for these conferences when we go. So it actually holds a lot more than what it looks like. So it has a big pocket here, a big pocket there, and then it has this center pocket. So in the center pocket, which reminds me, I need to grab a different chapstick. The chapstick that I grabbed was an old one, and it didn't move up and down. So I need to take that one. It was a one that was almost empty. I need to throw this one away. But anyway, so in this center thing, I can carry my reading glasses for when we go out to eat or whatever, chapstick, lip gloss, lip stain gloss, my dry contact stuff. Like I told you, when I have my allergies are really bad, my contacts are crazy, then I have a pen. So all that fits in here, which is so nice. You know, it just fits right in here. And then on, I have receipts from dinner. And my rings. Also brought these 2 rings, but they're slightly too big for me. I need to get some of those ring cozies and put those on there. But anyway, I have my car keys. And so on this side, I put my car keys and my sunglasses over on this side. And then on this side, I was able to put my phone. And then I also bought this little wallet, which coincidentally, so this brand is, I should take my glasses off to read it. Nanette Lepore. So I picked this out first and I'm like, oh, I need a little wallet because my wallet is huge in my purse. And I just need a little wallet. It doesn't need to hold everything that I carry with me, but just what I would need. So like my ID, my debit card, my HSA card, just in case you never know when I need my medical card, right? My HSA card I use for medical appointments. A little bit of cash. I also have my breakfast tickets in here. And then my credit card, because you never know my Ulta card, because you never know. I just grabbed that one. It's also a credit card. But I just kind of threw all my credit cards in here. And then my Costco card, because again, you never know. The only thing I did not put in here, I have some gift cards in my other wallet, and I have like some store cards, like my Fred Meyer card, my Safeway card, those kind of like store cards, but you can just put your phone number in. You don't even need those. Anyway, it just coincidentally was the same brand as my purse, so it was sold separately, but look at the cute little like keychain thing that was on here. Now this also came with a little like one of these things, like a little wristlet. So it came with that, but I took it off because I knew I was gonna put it in my purse, and it just fits in here perfect. So, and this also has a crossbody, which is what I prefer, but you also could take the crossbody off and then just have this. But this was perfect today because I was just able to throw it in my computer bag, and it was just nice. I could grab it and perfect. So this was great. I could get, this was like $14.99 at Marshall's, and then like the wallet I think was like $7.99 or $9.99, something like that. But this has a little tassel. Anyway, I love it. It's perfect. I may even, who knows, I may even want to start carrying a big purse, I mean a little purse, because like I said, the only thing that's missing out of here is a few of my cards from my my wallet, but I could fit those in here if I needed them. And they're actually inside the purse. There's actually a little place that you could put, you know, cards in here. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it just has, I don't want to show my ID, but yeah, so right here there's a place to put cash. So I have a little bit of cash. I don't carry much cash, but I wanted to make sure I had cash when I came here. And then our breakfast ticket. So perfect. And like I said, my phone fits in here and my sunglasses, but fabulous. I love it. And like I said, I'm kind of was digging the small purse this time, because sometimes my big purse gets a little much. So yeah, I was kind of digging that. We got some like swag stuff. There's like vendors down there. So I didn't have my computer bag when we first got here because we couldn't check in, and so we didn't grab them. We didn't want to have to carry them around, and so they had like these little like notebooks as part of the swag at one of the vendors, at the paste vendor. So anyway, that was nice to have. Little Post-its. What else did I grab? What else? Pens and highlighter, purple. These are our favorite pens when we come here from this vendor, because these pens work so good and they're purple ink, so our favorites. And then we have our big like program agenda that I have. I need to get this cleaned out a little bit. I haven't worked on my emails yet. I don't know if I already said that. I love this computer bag too. I don't know if I've showed this to you guys before, but it has like a place here for my laptop, and then a place where I normally keep my notepad, but this time I was putting my my extra monitor and all that stuff I threw in here, but I'm not going to carry that around tomorrow. My bag was so heavy today, carrying all that stuff around. But yeah, so I'm going to take all this extra stuff out that I really don't need. They do have a gym here. So like I said, I've been here now, this is the 3rd or 4th time. And the gym is just directly, like my room is right by the elevators, which is really nice because I was able to go get ice and all that, because the ice machine is on the 3rd floor, of course, either on the 1st floor, 3rd floor, or 5th floor. And it's just right as you get off the elevators right there. And so it's super nice that I can just go over there, grab ice. There's also a water thing in the ice thing, because the water bottles here are $3 a piece inside the room if you drink the ones that are in the room. So anyway, I need one of these notepads. I have 2 brand new. That doesn't seem right. This must be, I think I started writing this, yeah. What was I saying now? I can't remember. I don't know. I'm tired. So anyway, tomorrow I'll just have just this bag to carry around, which will be really nice. I won't have so much stuff. And then in this front pocket, I have more feminine products. You guys, I just never know. I have my contact solution, because again, I may have to take my contacts out and rinse them off. I have 2 chapsticks because I always have chapstick, and then I have I charged this up before I left. This is just my power bank for my phone. So it's just a little quick charge if I need to, but there's plugins. I also have a plug-in that I can use for my phone because just in case, you know, in case I need to charge my phone, I can do that. And then I have my headphones for when I go down to the gym in the morning. They have the same kind of bike that I have at home. So it's super nice that I can do that same kind of bike. So it's like a recumbent bike. So they have one down there. They actually have 2 down there. They have 2 bikes. They have 2 of the recumbent bikes, a regular cycle. They have like 4 treadmills. And then they have an elliptical, 2 ellipticals, I think. Yeah, they don't have any weights or anything like that, but it's kind of a super small gym. And I think last year it was like the same few of us that went in there every time. But I go down about 5 because we have to be downstairs at 7 for breakfast. So I get up about 4:30 and I go down. I just literally I usually sleep in my workout clothes, but I didn't this time. So I went down there. I just go down there in my workout clothes. It's just right off the elevator, just right there. And I will do my 30 minutes and come back up and get ready. Good morning. It is, I don't even have my watch on if I put my watch on. I think it's like 5:15. I did not sleep well at all. So I did not decide to forego the gym today, which really bums me because the last time I was here, I went to the gym every night or every morning. I was just gonna say I would go tonight, but we have the function tonight, so I won't have any time. But anyway, I just decided to sleep a little bit more rather than get up and get going. But then once I was awake, but I feel so here's like, for one thing, I don't sleep very well when, you know, in other places and also by myself. I got used to it when my husband was working over the road, but now that he's been home again, I can sleep. I just don't sleep very well and when I'm by myself. But it wasn't really that as much as it was, and my husband was my dogs are having a hard time with it, really hard time, my poor husband. I just talked to him and my one dog, the other one probably couldn't, he didn't care. But my little Yorkie, he apparently got up and down all night, like looking for me, and was waking my husband up like, okay, where's she at? She's not here. So he had a pretty rough night. Anyway, so, but my main problem was when I couldn't fall asleep, which I don't know why, because I was up so early yesterday morning. But again, I do know why. Because it was so cold in here. I could not, I kept looking at the thermostat and it said like high 6. And I was like, okay, is that the fan? I mean, it was really cold in here, but I did not see a temperature on the display. And so I just kept looking at it, and I kind of started pushing buttons. I pressed the fan button, seeing, okay, maybe I can turn off the fan. Just nothing was working. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, I have those other blankets and stuff if I have to use something. So I was talking to my husband, and all of a sudden I see numbers come up over there, and then it would flash over to so I think it was, I just missed it. I think it was going between the fan and the thermostat. So I go over there and I told my husband, I'm like, it's 65 in here. No wonder why I'm freezing cold. It's 65 in here. And so I started turning it up, and so I turned it up to 73, which is what we have our thermostat set on at home. We have ours set on 70, but it gets to 72 before, I don't know. Anyway, I don't mess with it. My husband's the one that deals with it, but it stays comfortable in our house. I think it's 72. And then, so I bumped it up though. I thought, okay, well, we want to get it warmed up in here. And this is I don't know, 9:45. So I was getting ready to lay down to read, but I was going to turn a show on the TV just so it wasn't really quiet in here, because my husband sleeps with a fan, so I'm so used to that now that I just didn't, I didn't want it super quiet in here. So I was just turning on like some Lifetime movie or something just to have in the background, that it wouldn't, that this mirror over here is not very good. It's really cloudy and you can't wash it. There's some kind of weird coating on it. Anyway, so I was doing that and talking to him, and I'm like, it is still so cold in here. It was not feeling like it was warming up. I heard the fan come on, or, the thermostat come on. I'm like, it has to be heat that's coming on because it's 65 degrees in here. So I finally just got my book out. I was starting reading, but it was so cold that I had to have myself completely under the covers. So then I just turned on a Lifetime movie, got my phone out, and started kind of going through TikTok, which I don't like to do really late at night because I, don't want my brain like stimulated. But I could not, it was just so cold that I had to, kind of snuggle under, and I couldn't really read my book. So that was kind of a bummer. So then I just kind of started watching the Lifetime movie and thinking, okay, I'll just fall asleep. Then I was like, I cannot sleep. It is so cold. I cannot sleep. So I got up and grabbed and moved my bag and I just grabbed the entire like triple sheeting thing. So like the blanket, the bottom sheet, the blanket, and the top sheet, and just literally threw it on top of me. And I was like snuggling under. And by this time it was like almost 11. And I'm drinking my Core Power Shake, which is tasting pretty good to me. Okay, so I'm feeling good about these protein shakes anyway. If you guys missed it, I have been having this weird food aversion to protein shakes. The Premier Protein and the Quest ones, I cannot drink those right now. They taste like they are like expired. That's the only way I could describe it, is like it's expired. I mean, not that I know what an expired one tastes like, but you know what I mean? Like that's the impression that I get. But this one tastes really good. So it's just those other ones. And I don't know if it's just something in one of the ingredients that gets me. I mean, this is just milk, ultra filtered milk. So it doesn't have any like protein in it. Like any extra added protein, you're just getting protein from the milk in here. So maybe that's the difference. Although I've been drinking the whey protein powder and I haven't had any issues. So anyway, I'm just laying there, and by this time I could not sleep. Like I was just tossing and turning, mainly because I was cold, partly just because then by this time I was like wide awake. And so I just could not sleep. So I kind of finished watching that Lifetime movie. And then by the time I was, I think it was like, I don't know, almost midnight, after midnight, the last time I looked at my watch. So I have, got that less sleep many times before and still able to get up and do my thing. But I think because I know I have to get completely dressed. I mean, when I'm at home, I literally just roll out of bed and, throw something on real quick. I just grab my phone. I don't have to grab my, connect my ear pods to my phone. I don't have to make sure I have my room key. It was feeling way too overwhelming for me. I guess I'm kind of bummed, but what I'm going to do is for sure, hopefully, I mean, I did my bike yesterday before we left, even though I got up at, 4 o'clock in the morning, I still did my bike. My plan is hopefully tomorrow I am able to, I can't really see this very well. I'm able to do my bike. I would go down to the gym. So, anywho, yeah, just did not sleep well. But it feels really good in here as far as warmth-wise. So I don't know if I'll need all those blankets tonight, but I can always take them off. But anyway, so last couple weeks, you haven't seen me. mainly because, let's see, we had, as far as like grocery hauls, you haven't seen me because the week, why did I not have one? So the week before we went on vacation, I didn't have one because I didn't need to buy, you know, very much stuff to get through it because we were leaving, you know, midweek. And so I didn't need to, we just bought a few things that we absolutely needed. And then we just used up what was in our fridge to get by. In our fridge and pantry, which was nice, and freezer. So it was nice to be able to get, you know, through some things. So there was no grocery haul that week. And then I had planned on actually started filming a what I eat in a day for that entire week, and then was going to edit and get it uploaded before we left town. But again, it was just trying to get, you know, making sure we had the dog stuff all packed up. I had to run many like times out to go grab stuff that I had forgot for the dogs. You know, one of my dogs is having really bad allergies right now, so I had to make sure I had his allergy medicine. I had to make sure that we had, you know, I had to dig out like their water, travel water little thing for the road because it's like a 3.5 hour drive. And all of that, you know, so it just ended up like I had no time to edit the video. And so I just had to finally say, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this. And so that didn't get up. And then we were going to come back on Sunday, but then I was like, I just don't want to have to. I mean, that just takes up our rest of our weekend. I had to go back to work on Monday. My husband has Mondays off. He works Tuesday through Saturday. And so I was like, I just would rather come home and drive home Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and be home. So that's what we did. So we got home Saturday night. And then I quickly got a grocery order put together and just had it delivered. Again, I wanted to make sure that I had time to get laundry done and just, you know, get chores done and stuff. So I just had a delivery. And again, we did not order very much. I was like, okay, we can get through with what's in here with these little things. And so I didn't do a grocery haul that week. So then that was last week. I did get a what I eat today video up. So I was very proud of myself. And then this week I knew we'd be leaving for this, so there was no reason to do. I just literally bought a few things for my husband to get him through. And then before I left, so then Sunday afternoon I made burgers, and that way he could have burgers for when I was gone. My husband doesn't cook, so he could have burgers while I was gone. And then I had I made a big pot of beef stew for him, so again he would have that. I didn't show you this. Honestly, it's all wore off. This is, I think, a ColourPop blush. So I had nothing to show you guys then. And now we are here today. But I have so missed making videos. Like, I did not realize how long it had been since I made a video until I was like sitting here and I was like, geez, how long has it been? Like, since I picked up the camera. It just felt weird to pick up the camera last week when I was filming. It just felt very weird. So anyway, we did go on our little family vacation to Lincoln City, which is on the Oregon coast. And this is where we always go every year. This year we did, we bought a big box. So we actually had the most people this year too. It was really nice. Everybody was able to make it. All my kids, which that never happens. And I'm the only one that has kids, out of me and my brother and my sister. And my kids are all grown adults, as you guys know. But my middle son, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I think I did, I'm sure, in a video. His daughter was born in January. And so this was the first time I was able to see her because he lives like almost 5 hours away. And so So this is the first time I was able to see her. So I literally did not go on the beach at all. They took her to the beach a couple of times, but I was like, I want this baby all weekend, which they were very happy to let me have her, because they wanted to go, you know, do their stuff and not have to worry about the baby at the beach and things like that. So pretty much from Thursday till the minute before we left on Saturday, I was holding my baby. So she is so adorable. So we had a really good time. Oh, then I started talking about the packages. So this year, so we always do like some sort of gift exchange, right? I mean, this is our Christmas in July. This is what we call it, Christmas in July. And this year we decided, instead of like, we have really bought, I swear, every like white elephant type gift off of Amazon. Last year we did Wigmas, which we all bought like silly wigs off of Amazon and did like a white elephant type exchange, so you didn't know what you were getting, and then we wore them. And you guys remember, I think I even showed some footage and video. Which, speaking of which, me and my mom were very upset. We forgot to designate a photo person, and we did not get any photos. We didn't even get a group photo this year, which is, you know, so next year we decided we're going to make sure we have a dedicated photo person, and we'll take a photo of everybody once everybody arrives, because everybody kind of arrives at different times. But so anyway, so we bought, if you guys didn't know, you can buy like unclaimed packages from several different companies. I looked around and watched different videos and reviews and found a company, and they're usually like Amazon returns and or people like undeliverable mail, things like that. And so we did that. We called it the Porch Pirate Game. So it was very cute. And then but this time, instead of doing, you know, like where you open one, you can steal somebody's gift and all that, we did totally blind, like white elephant gifting. And we bought a big enough box where everybody could have 2. So we had like 30 packages, and then we had extra packages left over. So we did a second round of like just drawing numbers. So anyway, it was hilarious because you get some really funny stuff. Like you get some crazy stuff, and you can get some good stuff too. There was a few good things, but when my middle son opened his, he literally pulls out this like weird leather costume thing. I don't know if it's like some sort of cosplay thing or something not very appropriate for me to talk about. I don't know. I kind of think it was like a costume, but it was hilarious, and I really wish we would. We're gonna do the same thing next year, we decided, and then this time we're gonna do a little different, where everybody opens their presents or their little package one at a time. This time we did everybody do it at the same time, and I think we were just excited to do it. And so this time we'll do one at a time. That way we can at least see what everybody's getting. The 2 things that I got were crazy. Like I got, well, no, what did I get? I got 3 things, because I got one of the extra packages. We drew numbers for the extra packages. One of mine were these like corsets, a pack of 4 of them. Like they were like different sizes. So no, somebody was trying to get different sizes. They were ordered off the TikTok shop, because on the package it said returned from TikTok or shop or something like that. And they smelled so strong of plastic, and they were so tight. So even the extra large, my brother, who's not very big, like he couldn't even get it on around him. And they were so hilarious. Then I got this very, 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 very skimpy. We couldn't even figure out how to put it on. My mom, oh my gosh, my mom was trying to put it on. But I mean, obviously over her clothes, but it had all these weird things that goes up and around you. It was very, very funny. My husband got the 2 things he got a whole entire box of the yoga shirts, like with the long sleeves, and they're like cropped, and he got like a whole box of those. He got like 4 white ones and 4 black ones and like 3 gray ones or something like that. He gave them to my son's girlfriend. And then he also got a whole box of women's shirts, which were very ugly. Like it's almost like the type of thing where somebody thought, oh, they looked really great on the model. And then they started looking at them and was like, oh, wait a second, like what is this? You know, I mean, they were not like what looked like on the model, right? It was hilarious. And then I got these dresses, like these moo dresses. So bad. It was hilarious. So those are really, it was really fun though. And I think, like I said, we're going to do it next year, but we're going to do it, we're going to just do it a little bit different where everybody can, we can see what everybody got, because there were a few good things. My stepson, he got, it was really sad actually, because it looked like it probably came from like Etsy, like an Etsy shop. And it was a, like somebody's family tree. Like it literally was a family tree and had all these little circles on it with everybody's name, like Papa John was at the top, and then it had everybody's name. It was just so, but that one, some of them have addresses and some of them don't. But I mean, I'm assuming that this person got their stuff eventually. I mean, I would think that if it didn't get delivered for some reason and they ordered it again or told the shop owner that they didn't get it, hopefully. There was a couple good things, like I said. There was some good things. Sometimes people get really good things, which we didn't have that experience. But anyway, it was very fun. It was a very good time. But I am definitely looking forward to, because I only had just a few days in between when we got back from that, and I had to leave for this week. So I'm definitely looking forward to a normal week. I mean, it was kind of a normal week last week, but not really, because like I said, I didn't have time to do a grocery haul or think up a meal plan or anything like that. So it was really so on the fly of what we were going to have. So I'm just so looking forward to the next like couple weeks of just having super normalcy before we have beginning of school year craziness. So looking forward to it. So next week I'll have a grocery haul. I may even have a meal prep. We'll see how adventurous I'm feeling. The reason why I haven't been doing meal preps, you guys, is really because I have been really trying to watch my food waste. And I just find myself lately like not eating all my meal preps. And it's just so incredibly hard to meal prep for one person. And I never realized that, because when my son lived with me, my youngest lived with me, he would eat what I prepped. And so I could prep for both me and him. And so it's just been a struggle ever since then. It's just so hard. And now with my weird food things where I'm just like, sometimes I'm liking things I'm eating, sometimes I'm not. It's just really hard for me. And so that's why I haven't been really doing dedicated meal prep videos. But I may do a food meal prep stuff and throw it into my what I eat in a day video if I don't have enough for a like full video. I guess it doesn't matter how long the meal prep videos are. But anyway, I am really looking forward to a normal week. I'm gonna finish putting my makeup on that I've been blabbing forever. And I will show you the finished look and my outfit of the day with my t-shirt. The t-shirt is so weird. Like it's super kind of like baggy-ish on top, but then it's a little bit tighter at the bottom, which is the worst place to be tight for women. Oh, that was the other thing I want to tell you guys real quick. You may remember I was having great weight loss. The scale was being nice to me. I was losing very good amount. And then all of a sudden, the scale now, and I told you guys, I think the last time I talked to you about weight stuff, I had told you that I was close to going down to, this is a brand new like thing here. This is what it is, by the way. I think I had told you guys I was down to going into a new decade. It has got stuck there almost the entire month of July. Now again, I've had all this stuff going on in July, and also I've had one of those months in July, well, from about the last week of June all the way up until the day we got back, till Sunday. I have been having that usual like, are we gonna start our period or not start our period? We're gonna be bloated, we're gonna have cramping, we're gonna have this, we're gonna have that. with nothing, you know. It was just like the phantom periods of what I'm calling them, because those have been having a lot during this perimenopause. And then I feel terrible up until the point that I start my period. Well, so I would get to like literally within like 0.8, then 0.4. This last weekend, or when I weighed in, this last week when I weighed in on Thursday, 0.2. Well, no, actually, technically 0.3. That would take me below the new decade. Are you kidding me? Like, it is so annoying. But then I finally started my period the Monday. I think it was the Monday after, like last Monday. So I thought, okay, so I was on it all last week, and it was a super long one. It did not end until Sunday, which is not usual for me. I guess there is no usual right now with all of this stuff. Anyway, I finally got it over, and I thought, okay, well, maybe now I'll kind of be okay, because I have zero bloating right now. I'm feeling great. I have definitely not been drinking my water like I should be. I've been really doing bad with water, but I've been doing really great. And I thought, okay, I'll have a big payoff. Well, now I'm here, you know, and anytime I travel and I'm not eating like my normal foods and stuff, and I don't have a lot of control over what I can eat, because here we don't have any control. Like, it's literally whatever they put out for you, right? Like yesterday we had no idea what lunch was going to be. And so like someone like my husband would have been in trouble because it was chicken. It was like chicken Caesar salad, you know, and he's allergic to chicken, and he doesn't like Caesar salad very well. He doesn't mind it too bad, but he obviously can't eat the chicken part. So they didn't even ask, you know, like normally you get asked, like you have like an option of like 3 or 4 at least. We didn't have any option yesterday. That was just all they served. So it was very odd. And then when we went to dinner, I did have a choice, but there wasn't like a lot of good choices, you know, like healthy choices. So again, like what's going to happen this week? I have no idea what's going to happen. So at least next week, or when we're back on Thursday, I can get back to a normal routine and hopefully get past this decade, because it's driving me crazy. Like I said though, like my clothes are fitting really well. I'm feeling really good in general about everything, but just having all this craziness. We were gone for that week, and I'll totally be honest with you, when we were at the coast and stuff, I did not worry about what I was eating. It just didn't. I was just enjoying family time and, you know, all of that. So I wasn't too worried about it. And then like I said, I'm just doing my best this week. Last week I did really good. And that's why I was really bummed when I got on the scale and it's just like, no. I just felt so good. It's one of those mornings you wake up and you're just like, oh, I feel so light today. Like, I know it's going to be a good number on the scale. And it's not. So anyway, but I wanted to tell you guys that because it's so frustrating. I know you all understand, but I know I'm going to get there. I know I will, because like I said, I'm feeling so good about everything and, my choices, and you know, I'm just feeling really good about it all right now. But anyway, it just cracks me up. You have to laugh, right? Ready? I am all ready, so I'm just waiting to hear back from them. But I have my t-shirt on, which, like I said, I'm just a little not real excited about the white, because I am not the best when it comes to you know, keeping white things white. Hello, we just got back. I was gonna look, can't see what time it is because I took my watch off. We just got back from dinner. We did not do the activity tonight because by the time we got back from dinner, it already had started and everything. We even left early for dinner, but traffic was really bad because we decided to go over into, I think we were in Vancouver. I'm pretty sure we were in Vancouver. We're in Portland right now, so just right across the river. So we went somewhere over there, and by the time we got through with traffic and everything and then back, it was already almost 8 o'clock. So I'm just checking my emails and doing that. I'm tired though. I am so beat, you guys. These conferences, don't know why you're asking me. These conferences, like, completely get me. Like, I just get totally exhausted from them. Anyway, yeah, because we just sit there, you know, we sit there for so long, and I just get exhausted. So anyway, we had a lot of interactive sessions today, which are not my favorite. Like, I am not one to want to, like, you know, share if we don't have to. I know, it's just weird. But actually, I feel like I really get out of my comfort zone pretty well around people I don't know. Which is, let me know if you're like this. I'm super curious if other people are like this. When I'm around people I know, I feel like I'm more self-conscious and shy than when I'm around people I don't know and I'm just meeting. So typically in these places, like, there's people we know here, especially I don't know as many people because this is only my second year of coming to these. So I'm not sure if, I don't know as many people. Like, my boss and my coworker, they've been coming for years and years and years, so they know everybody. And of course, like, you know, people's roles change and stuff, so there's new people here all the time. But there's some people like I recognize year to year, and there's people, like, sometimes people from our area. So, like, from where I live, there's one of the school districts that is here, and we know her. And we know some of the vendors from working, you know, with them and stuff. But anyway, I feel like, though, we're at this table with people, like, there's 3 other people, I don't know them. And I feel like more, like, comfortable speaking out and talking to them about our, you know, this different situations that we talk about. And then the networking, and because of course we're talking about all these different HR situations within schools. And as we talk about them, I feel like I open up more around people I don't know than people that I do know. So I don't know, that seems weird to me. It seems like it would be the opposite, but it's just not. I don't know. But I think it's weird because I kind of go into these types of things like, I'm not good. I can't talk. But when we start talking about this world and our jobs, and I feel so, like, confident and passionate about the work that we do, and I feel comfortable talking about it and talking about the situations that we deal with and the organization stuff that we use and all those things. It just is easy to, like, talk to people of like minds, you know what I mean? But today was definitely way out of our comfort zone. Like, it was like having to act out scenarios. Like that, if I was doing it with my coworker, our boss was in a whole different session for some federal stuff that she had to do, recertifications. But it was just me and my coworker, and so she was like my partner, which I felt comfortable with doing the scenarios with her. But then they asked if anybody wanted to come up front. Heck no. I'm glad that I was not one of the only ones. Like, nobody wanted to volunteer. Literally, there was only 2 volunteers out of a room full of like 60 people, you know. So I'm glad I was not the only one. But anyway, with those types of things, it's just, I don't know, I'm just not, it's not in my comfort zone for sure. But sharing at a table talk, I was really surprised how comfortable I was, like, talking about things. But anyway, so we have another day tomorrow. Supposed to get over at 3:30. We may sneak out early, just because we have like a 3.5 hour drive. So we're just thinking that we may leave around noon, like right at lunchtime, and then that way we can get home, you know, fairly early-ish, because we have to work tomorrow. So, and then we have Friday off. I think this is our last Friday. I was gonna look at my calendar. Pretty sure that this is the last Friday that we have off. And so I want to make the most of it, and I want to make sure I am caught up on my emails and stuff. And I may work a little bit when I get home tomorrow, depending on what I got, depending on how early we get there too. And then I got to work Thursday. So anyway, I may actually open up another vlog and just put this one up as like a work travel vlog, and then like put another one up on yeah, this is our last Friday off. Such a bummer. I love having my Fridays off. And then just starting in like a fresh new chatty vlog, and then next week we'll be back to normal, y'all. So I know a lot of you like these chatty vlogs, and you're not gonna care that this vlog is kind of boring and not much is happening. But those of you who like these vlogs, you will enjoy it. Oh, did I show you guys? Oh, so our swag today, I showed you my t-shirts yesterday. I grabbed a banana at breakfast time, extra banana. So we got sunglasses today. So remember, I think I told you guys that if we wore our t-shirts today, we got sunglasses, and we were able to pick which style we want. There's so many people picking out glasses, and I felt very like, okay, I need to just pick something out. These are very nice sunglasses. I don't know anything about brands. But these are, I don't know. What are these? I don't know if that's anything. So, but I mean, they come in a bag. Like, okay, here's the thing with me and sunglasses. Like, I don't buy fancy sunglasses because I drop sunglasses a lot. And so, what is this stuff? Like, polarization test. I don't know what it means when glasses are polarized. Can somebody tell me? I can Google it too, but I'm just curious. I don't know what that means when they're polarized. Like, what does that mean? I'm not sure what that is. We got that. But anyway, so these come in a bag, so they make me feel like they're kind of fancy. And I don't do fancy sunglasses well because I drop them a lot. They go bouncing across the parking lot. The lenses fall out because I'm bouncing them on the parking lot. Oh, these are nice. I don't think they look too bad. Like I said, I just kind of picked them. Like, I mean, the flat top thing is a little odd, but you know what? They're just sunglasses. I don't feel like it really matters, right? I mean, it is what it is. They're sunglasses, and I have very sensitive eyes nowadays, which my doctor told me is perimenopause. Thank you. All these great things that menopause is giving us, right? So my doctor has told me I have to go to, I need to make an eye doctor appointment. I have got to write myself a reminder to make an eye doctor appointment because I won't be able to get until September. My husband made an eye doctor appointment the other day, and he did not get in until September 8th because our eye doctor, there used to be 2 doctors in that doctor's office, but now there's only 1, and he is slammed all the time. But I really, really like him, and I don't want to change, you know. So if I won't be until like September, did I say August? I meant September if I said August, which is fine. I don't have time to go right now anyway, but I need to make an appointment. But he's hesitant to make any major changes to my prescriptions because he says that menopause really can't affect your eyesight, and he says I'll be seeing it more and more, mostly in my like mid vision, which is exactly what's happening, which is why I used to only have to wear my reading glasses. I wear contacts, you guys. I used to only have to wear my reading glasses occasionally, like mostly when I was tired. Now I'm pretty much wearing them all the time, so it's a little cray cray. But anyway, so yes, and I don't buy expensive reading glasses either because the same, I leave them laying around. So I think that's why I feel like they look funny. Like I feel like some people have so many like cuter reading glasses. But again, mine bounces from 1.25 to 150. The 150s right now are too strong, but I'm not even kidding. A month ago, I was needing the 150s because the 1.25s were not doing it for me. So I bought like 3 pairs of 150s, like plus 150. And now I can't use them right now. So now I'm back down to the 125. So I can see now what my eye doctor is talking about. So he just says there's so much fluctuation, which is why he told me that just right now doing reading glasses and not doing any major things with my contacts, he just suggests that for right now until I get through this season of my life. It's almost kind of embarrassing to have all these doctors like telling me this stuff. I mean, I don't know why. It's weird. With my regular doctor, I don't feel embarrassed about it because he's my medical doctor, right? But with my eye doctor, it feels weird. I drank so much coffee today, and like regular coffee, but here's the thing. They give you these, the littlest itty bitty ceramic cups. It's probably 6 ounces of coffee. It is the smallest cup of coffee, and I think I had 2 at breakfast. Like we went down to breakfast, I had one with my breakfast, then I took one back with me to the room when our session started, and then they brought out coffee for our like morning break, and so I went out and got more coffee, and then I got another cup of coffee before I went back in after our morning break. And then at our afternoon break at 2 o'clock, I had coffee. But anyway, I did have a margarita at dinner time. So now I think I'm having that, like, okay, I had like, who knows how many milligrams of caffeine today. And then I had the margarita like an hour ago. And so now I'm kind of feeling this, like I'm super tired. I'm kind of stuffy because I don't drink very often, like hardly at all, as you guys know. But last night I had a beer and tonight I had a margarita. So I'm like getting stuffy from it. Do you guys have that problem? Like, do you get stuffed up when you drink alcohol? Beer doesn't do it to me as much as, I had like Blue Moon, which I think is like a craft beer. It doesn't do it to me as much as like hard alcohol. I didn't even drink the whole margarita. I drank like, I think I left like a third of it. So anyway, but I'm feeling kind of stuffy right now. And, but I think I'm also just super tired. I think I need to go take my contacts out, wash my face. I'm working on emails. I want to get some of these emails knocked out, but my contacts are getting really super dry. So I think I'm going to do that. Turn on a movie. We watched a few of the clips during, like, one of our sessions was actually very fun. It was, what was it called? Everything I Know About HR Learned from TV, something like that. So they showed a ton of like different clips from like YouTube, from like different shows. Like we had some Saturday Night Live, which might not have been very HR appropriate, but like they said, you guys are all professionals. A lot of these ones were not very appropriate, but that was the whole point of the videos. But we watched a couple of Big Bang Theory ones, which they were hilarious scenes. And it made me really want to watch it really bad. But here at this TV here only has Netflix or Amazon Prime. And I recently got rid of my Netflix. I was not watching it. But it looks, I think Big Bang Theory is on HBO Max. So I may watch some of that on my iPad because you guys know, like I've talked about this before, I just like binge watch TV shows like crazy. I have 2 more episodes, 2 or 3. I think there's 9 episodes of each season of Downton Abbey. So I think I just finished episode 6 last night. So 79. So I think I have 3 more episodes of Downton Abbey, and there's like 2 movies that I haven't watched of it. I think I have 1 episode of Gilded Age. I think I talked to you guys about these shows. 1 episode of Gilded Age to watch. And another one will be coming out this week. And did I talk to you guys about those shows? I think I did. Gilded Age is like from the same people as Downton Abbey, but it's back in the 1887, 88, I think is where it starts, where Downton Abbey is more like, it starts like what, in 1912. And it's new, like Gilded Age just came out, it's new, it's still coming out. It's really good. I think a new episode drops every Wednesday or Thursday. So I thought, well, maybe I'll take a break from Downton Abbey because I'm one of those people where it's really hard for me to watch the end of a series. Like, it's like almost like you get that kind of like, oh, I don't want to watch that last episode because I don't want it to be over. And especially if it's a show that I've watched before, like Game of Thrones. I can't even tell you guys how many, I think I've watched Game of Thrones 4 times, 100% through. I could watch it once a year. My husband's always like, how can you watch that show all the way over and over again? Well, how can you watch the same like unsolved mysteries and ghost shows and UFO shows and Bigfoot shows over and over again the same way? But Game of Thrones, like, I feel like I can just watch it like the whole entire, like what, 8, 9 seasons through. And I get on these like kicks where I watch it. But I kind of need another one. So I'm thinking Big Bang Theory because I haven't watched it in a long time. So, and it kind of made me want to watch it. So I may find some of that tonight and put on. What is the book I'm reading? I'll have to look. Maybe I'll talk about that in my next vlog I open up. I'll talk about what I've been reading, because actually, I'm so sorry, I have to do a book review video. I'll probably film that on Saturday this weekend, so I need to work on that Friday and Saturday, work on my notes. If I can finish this book before Thursday, which I think I probably could, then I think I'm up to like 8 books read this month, which is very good considering I had a super busy month. I feel very good about that. Alrighty guys, I think I'm going to close up for tonight. I'll come back on and say bye tomorrow and do a proper outro for this little travel vlog. Really exciting, I know, super exciting. I'm gonna eat a Built Bar here in a second. I have not ate those Built Bars at all. I haven't been very snacky in the evening, so I'll probably eat one of those tonight. Good morning, it is 6:30. I want to show you guys something. I forgot to show you this yesterday. I have never seen this type of toilet paper in a hotel bathroom before. Of course, I don't travel very often, but this was not here the last time we were here. So let me show you this. So the very first night I was here, I was like, okay, where's the toilet paper? Like, what the heck? And then I realized that this is the toilet paper, you guys. Like, only reason why I first like looked down and I saw this extra pack and it says toilet paper, I'm like, that's weird, it's square. And then I was looking for the toilet paper, I'm like, oh my goodness, that is just, to me, so weird. Now, easy to load, I mean, look at that, but it's very weird. We were all talking about that last night. We were like, okay, it just felt weird to use that. I don't know, we were all just laughing about it, but anyway, it's kind of funny. So I'm packing up. If I had my own vehicle, I would just take my stuff out to my car now. And because we're gonna only have probably a little bit of time to check out, we have a break at 10:40. So I imagine that would be the best time to check out, because checkout time is at 12. So, whoa. So I think that would probably be the best time to check out at our 10:40 break. So I'm just gonna have everything ready to go before I go down for our first session today. I drank some of the coffee in here. Oh my gosh, terrible. I couldn't even drink it. It was so bad. But anyway, drinking my protein shake and just waiting. Like I said, 6:30, so I have about 30 minutes before I need to probably head down. I'll probably fill up my water and all of that, but I thought I would just close up this little, I guess it's like a chatty update travel vlog. You know, I had to update you on all the things. I have to wash my hair, so it's kind of yucky. I didn't bring like shampoo or anything. I've been putting a lot more hairspray on it these last couple days because I knew I'd be sitting in these rooms, and so I've just been kind of really spraying the hairspray on it, and so there's a ton of buildup on it because I washed it. I can't remember if it was just Sunday night or Monday morning. My brain, you guys. Anyway, so I just threw it up today because we're traveling back today. But woke up this morning, I am so stuffy and my eyes are just watering like crazy. It is so bad. It's so terrible. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up all this stuff and close up this vlog. I'll probably open up another one right after this tomorrow. Well, tomorrow for me, won't be tomorrow for you, but tomorrow for me will kind of be tomorrow for you. If you watch this one and I say it's Wednesday and tomorrow will be Thursday. Yeah, I'm delirious. I can't wait to get home. I just have not slept well the last couple of days. So getting home in my own bed with my puppy dogs and my husband, of course, but getting home and just being in my own home and being back to a schedule and just really enjoying my last 3-day weekend. That is what I'm going to do, but I have to work tomorrow anyway. So I'm gonna close up this vlog and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.